Hi everyone, this is LaQuisha and I'm doing a video review about some hair that I just purchased. And my review is on the MilkyWay Indian hair, wet to wavy in Jerry curl, if you can see that. I purchased 2 bags of this hair, but I ended up only using one because I was pressed for time. But I am going to redo it in about a month or so, and I'm going to use both bags. So let me let you guys look at this. I got the MilkyWay Jerry Curl. As you can see, this is what it looks like straight, and this is what it looks like wet, which as you can tell in my hair. And it comes with a slight wave pattern to it. I don't know if you can see the pattern. There you go. And so yeah, I put it in. As you can see, it's some pretty thick hair. I just used one package for now because I was in a hurry, but I will go back and redo it and use both packages of hair because I do like a little bit more fullness than this. But I want to show you at its natural state. I've had this hair in for 4 days now. I've heard so many different reviews on the Jerry curl pattern from different hair companies, and so I decided to go with MilkyWay because I've used them before for wet and wavy, and I actually like the way it turned out. But I just wanted to show you guys my upkeep, my nightly routine for trying to maintain this hair. It's 14 inches, and I want to show you guys how long 14 inches is curled. So this is how long it is curled, and I'm going to show you guys what I do every night, hopefully, to just maintain this. I try not to sleep on it or lay on it or anything, but I will show you guys my natural hair. I left the front out as well as a middle piece here for variation and parting, but when I redo it, I will not leave any of my hair out, maybe just the front. Before I started relaxing my hair as much as I have, my hair would curl this way, but if you notice, my real hair does not curl the same curl pattern when it's dry until I can get the relaxer out. My hair has been relaxed a month and a half old, so the relaxer hasn't come completely out as of yet. So I'm gonna show you guys my month and a half post relaxer style. So I don't know if you guys can see the pattern, and this is my natural new growth coming through here now. So like I say, this is my front. I will show you guys what I do. All right, at night I wet the hair. I try to put my fingers in it as well. You know, I don't run my fingers through it. I mostly pull the curls apart. I have not put a comb in it as of yet or a brush, so I don't run my fingers completely through it. Afraid I'll create frizz. That's not what I want. I have layered some of this hair, but not all of it, because I know I want to add the other package, so figure why really do a lot to it when I'm going to just mess it up. So to show you guys what I do, I wet the hair first and get it really nice and wet, but not drippy. And then I add Aunt Jackie's Curl La La curls from Curls and Coils. If you can see that. Here. So that's what I add to the hair, just to show you guys what it looks like. It's like a purplish texture. Yes, it smells very, very good. You might add. I add water, this Curl La La, and I put just a little bit of argan oil on the bottom. I haven't got my coconut oil as of yet, so. And then this is 100% human hair as well, so that's why I use an oil on it. And then for my scalp, underneath my braids, I use this Gro oil. I just kind of go through and, you know, put it through the parts. Not a lot, just a little though. So I will get started on showing you guys what I do. Okay, now the first thing that I'm going to do is my Gro oil. So I'm going to put it right here where my part is. And I'm going to just go through my hair and just let it run down. This is just to oil my own hair underneath the braids, so it won't become too dry. Alright, and that's about it on that. Then I kind of try to massage it through. Just give my head a light massage or whatever, you know, just in case the oil decides to run all the way down. So the next step of what I do is I'm going to add water to the hair, and I try to part the hair down the middle and the back, and I work with one section at a time, and I mostly just wet my fingers. That's about it while I'm running my wet fingers through the hair. I'm not finger combing it at all. I'm just getting it kind of wet. And as you can kind of see, it's starting to lay down, which when the hair dries, I like it in either form, whether it's wet or dry. No, it's not poofy and fuzzy. I kind of like that. And sometimes throughout the day, if I'll go to the bathroom and I'll wet my hands around my fingers through it, just for a light, you know, something, and then let it re-dry. I think it's really pretty that way. So as you can see, from one side to the next, this is what it looks like when it's wet or damp, because it's not saturated or anything. So the next thing I'm going to do is make sure I get my front, the edges of my hair. So I'm going to make sure I put water on my natural hair. Okay. Now, this is one side, so I guess I'll work with one side and let you see what it looks like. So now that I've gotten it pretty much damp, then I'm going to take some of this Aunt Jackie's Curl La La, and I just put it through the hair like this. And since I'm going to just sleep in it, I kind of, you know, put a little bit of more than I guess most would, because I really want the hair to be really soft and shiny, and it stays soft anyway. It doesn't get hard. I don't put any mousse on it or any kind of sprays or anything. I haven't done that as of yet, because this is kind of really all I need. It keeps pretty much of a shine. I mean, as you can see, even though this is dry, it still doesn't look bad. It's 4 days old. I mean, I can rock that. Yes. So now that I have put the curly butter on the hair as well as on the weave as well as my natural hair, the next thing that I do is add more water. And not a lot though, just wet my fingertips yet again and run it right back through. Alright, so that's about it. Is what I do at night to maintain the curls. I haven't worn it straight yet. I'm gonna wait on that one. So I'm gonna wait for the oil and put that on the very, very last, because I don't use a lot of it and I don't want any on my hair before I start on the other side. Okay, so as you can see how it looks from one side to the other. Now, for the other side, I do the same thing here. And I wet the front of my hair. And again, I'm not running my fingers through the hair. must say overall, I'm satisfied with this hair. I mean, I was very, 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 very skeptical when I bought it, because I waited till after I bought it to try to find out the upkeep of this hair, and it has so many bad reviews from other companies such as Model. Oh God, I didn't find not one really good review about it as of yet. But I don't know. The only thing I can say is people have said that they waited so long before they started doing anything to it, and I didn't want to wait a whole week before I started trying to maintain my curls. I did some research on natural hair, and one thing they said that you could do with your curls to keep them looking good every day is to just spritz it with water every day. So I figured if you can do that with natural curls and it's your real hair, then if this is human hair, why not every day wet this hair and see what it looks like. Okay, so now I have dampened it with water, and you can kind of see how it looks. And again, I say I do not finger through it. The only thing I do is pull my curls apart. I try not to run my fingers through it in any way. I try to just keep the curls the way that they are. Running my fingers through it, I'm afraid I will create frizz. And that's not what I want. I take some of my curly butter. I take some of my Curl La La and I put it through the hair. Oh, and this hair is sewn in here, so that's why I'm not afraid of getting it wet. It's sewn in. The length that I have is 14 inches. That's all. They didn't have it in 12 because I wanted it in 14 and 12. Okay. Now I can say that after about 3 days of the hair in my head and doing this every night, I did go ahead and co-wash the hair. So as of yesterday, it was co-washed hair. So now I'm gonna put some water as my last step. And that's it. Yeah. And that's how I try to maintain my curls in my Jerry Curl 100% human Milky Way hair. Alright. So now I want to show you guys. This is kind of what it looks like, really thin and however you want to call it, but when it dries, it's very, very pretty, or start to dry. So I want to show you guys what the back looks like, if you guys can see it. So that's what it looks like in the back. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is apply the oil. And I don't use a lot because it doesn't take a lot. At the moment, I don't have my extra virgin olive oil, so I'm going to use this until I can get it back. And I will show you how much I use. And as you can see, let me see. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, that's about how much I use right there. It's not a lot. It's a very, very, basically a drop. And that's about all I use, and I rub my hands together. I just kind of pull it to the ends. And that's about it. And that is all I do. So I'm not using a lot of product on the hair. Just the Curl La La, water, and a little bit of this oil to seal it all in. Yep. Now that I've done all of that, the next thing that I do Alright, after I'm done wetting it and everything, the next thing that I do is I use one of these and I place the hair in the inside. I don't twist it or anything like that because I don't want the hair to get be trained to lay flat. I want to kind of stay the natural looking way instead of being flat. I don't like flat hair. So that is what I do. And then on top of that, I use one of these hair bonnets. And then I put it on. Mostly on the ends and the edges here. And that's it. And that is kind of what I do to try to maintain my curls. So for the past 4 days, going on tomorrow will be 5 days. That is how I maintain the curl that I have. And as you can see, even within 4 days, the curl pattern is still pretty. I've heard some people say that their curl pattern is, you know, really, really frizzy. It doesn't hold the shape well. And I've heard a lot of things like that from other hair companies. I haven't heard anything bad about MilkyWay as of yet. So that's kind of my night regimen for my hair with my MilkyWay Jerry Curl 100% human hair, wet and wavy. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.